Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra is now available in the Indian market for pre-booking. This is undeniably the most powerful and most elegant looking flagship smartphone ever came out from the house of Samsung. I have been using this smartphone for over 2 to 3 days now, and it's time I give you my first impressions of the new Note 20 Ultra 5G handset. Please note that the full review of the smartphone will go out later in this week, and it is only the first impression of the new smartphone. So let's get started. So, guys, let's talk about the design first. And I think we all can accept that this is one of the most gorgeous and most elegant looking Note ever came out from the Samsung factory. I mean, just check out this bronze color and this soft satin finish at the rear panel. This is a luxurious smartphone that everyone would want to own. And by the way, this is Corning Gorilla Glass 7, which is also known as Victus. So both the front and the rear panel of the smartphone are protected by Corning Gorilla Glass Victus layer, which is the latest protection glass from Corning, and I hope it is pretty good in terms of offering protection to the smartphone. And how can we ignore this massive camera bump? I mean, just look at the size of this thing. Here we have three camera lenses at the rear panel, and here we have the Samsung branding at the back panel. And at the bottom we have the Type-C charging port, and you can see that the stylus housing has been shifted from right side to the left side. And here we have a speaker grill, and then we also have a microphone at the bottom. At the top we have another microphone, and here we have the SIM card tray. Let's just open it up and find out what we have here. So as you can see, this is a hybrid SIM card tray, and you can use one micro SD card and one SIM card. Plus, this smartphone also supports eSIM capability, so you can use one micro SD card and you can also use the SIM card. Plus, you can also use the eSIM card. So lots of options for you, so that you don't have to compromise on storage or connectivity at the same time. Now, coming onto the front, we have this massive 6.9 inches Quad HD Plus AMOLED display. This thing is really good. I mean, this is, I think, the best display in the market, best AMOLED display available in the market, because of various reasons. First of all, the brightness. I mean, the brightness, peak brightness levels of this display are staggering. This thing can go up to 1500 nits. This is by far the best in class peak brightness that you can get with any display on the market. But it has one drawback. This is really disappointing, because you cannot use a Quad HD panel with the 120 Hz refresh rate. I mean, if I want to use the screen with the adaptive and the fast 120 Hz refresh rate, then I have to reduce the Quad HD resolution to Full HD. Otherwise, I won't be able to use and take advantage of the adaptive 120 Hz refresh rate. So let me just check out the settings here. So once you tap on the adaptive toggle, you will enable the 120 Hz refresh rate for an ultra fluid user experience on this smartphone. And honestly, the display is really great. Let me just play a YouTube video for you, so that you can have a better understanding of the visuals that appear on this massive 6.9 inches Quad HD Plus AMOLED screen. So guys, check out the visuals on this Quad HD Plus screen, and I'm not even playing at Quad HD Plus resolution. This is 1080p 60 fps, and this is an HDR10 Plus certified screen, and with 496 PPI count. The PPI count is not staggering, but still, this Super AMOLED screen from Samsung looks really gorgeous, and I think you cannot find a better display than this to watch videos or to consume multimedia content. I'll also play an Asphalt 9 session right now, so that you can also have a better understanding of how the gaming visuals appear on this display. So let's check out the gaming visuals after this quick video playback. So you have got an idea of how the visuals appear on this AMOLED display while watching videos, and now let's play an Asphalt 9 session to give you an understanding of how the visuals appear on this screen. Wow. Isn't it something? So yeah, this is how gaming visuals appear on this Quad HD Plus Super AMOLED display on the Note 20 Ultra. And here we are. Gaming is fun when you have a bigger 6.9 inches display, and that too from Samsung, which is definitely the leader when it comes to display qualities. So now let's talk about the S Pen. Samsung says that this thing has been improved to a great extent, and I can vouch for that because I have been testing this smartphone for over 2 to 3 days now, and I have made some doodles, and I think latency has been reduced to a great extent. Whatever you draw or write on this thing, the screen, with the help of new S Pen, you will actually feel that you are writing it on a piece of paper. Let me show you. It's so smooth and it actually feels like you are doing it on a piece of paper. Let's not save it and my feed. So here's something I draw, and I think I really enjoy drawing this Spidey on this screen. The screen is really good, and plus the latency has been reduced, so actually you feel like you are drawing something on a piece of paper. Let me show you what else you can do with this S Pen. So you can create notes, you can also screen write. So now we have taken a screenshot, and now you can write anything on this screen. And plus, let's discard it. And live messages. Live messages is something that you will get fond of using it in daily life if you have the S Note. So you can actually take a picture from the camera, and then you can draw anything on this screen. This is the new Note. How cool is that? And now you can play it with the help of this toggle, so it actually appears like this on the display, which looks really cool. And now you can also share it with anyone in your contact list. You can create a GIF out of it, and you can just share it with your friends and family members. Plus, we also have AR doodling. You can translate anything on this screen. Screen write. Smart select is one feature which I really use whenever I get to review the Note devices. So here you can select basically anything on the display, and now you can extract the text. There's no text in this particular frame, but if there has been a text, you can extract that, and also you can share it with your friends and family members. You have lots of options to share it with anyone in your contact list. So this is a pretty cool feature which really boosts your productivity if you are a Galaxy Note user. So pretty cool things that you can do with this new S Pen. Plus, I think there are some good uh, gear gestures that you can do. For example, I can just hold this button and make this gesture, and this will work like a back button on this screen. For example, I am in the settings menu right now, and if I press this button and make this V, cool. There are some pretty good air gestures that you can customize and use in your daily usage. So guys, let's talk about the hardware now. So in India, you will get the smartphone with the Exynos 990 chipset, which is Samsung's in-house flagship processor. But in the US, the same smartphone ships with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 Plus, which is by far the fastest chipset available for Android smartphone. And I think Samsung should have offered the same chipset in the Indian market, because this time the price has been increased to 1,05,000, and I have been playing games on this smartphone. I mean, in daily usage, you won't even feel that this is a smartphone plagued by any performance issues. But the moment you start pushing the smartphone to its limits, I mean, while playing PUBG, I definitely felt that yeah, something is holding back the performance in terms of graphics, in terms of the fluidity of the gameplay, frame rates, everything, and something was not right. And I've also heard that Call of Duty users have also been facing similar issues, as they are not able to play the smartphone at maximum settings. So let me just play around for you, and we will see how good the gameplay is. We have also shown you the Asphalt 9 gameplay, but let's check out the PUBG gameplay once, and let me just check out the settings. So I've been playing this game at ultra settings, as you can see, and Something was just not right with the performance part on this smartphone, and I think Indian users should have got the Snapdragon 865 Plus chipset from Samsung for this premium smartphone. And one thing more I would like to say that I am experiencing slightly heating issues with this smartphone. I mean this side of the handset plus the front of the smartphone. I mean this display part right here and this part at the back panel gets slightly warm while playing games. So this is something Samsung should take note of with the Note 20 Ultra 5G smartphone. So this is how the graphics appear on the Note 20 smartphone. You can definitely customize the graphics as per your requirement, but I think the company should have gone ahead with the Snapdragon 865 Plus chipset with the Note 20 Ultra lineup. Get a 108 megapixel camera at the rear panel, but you can only zoom it till 50x because Samsung has kept the far field zoom. Now let me show you how good the zoom is on this smartphone. So now we are in the standard mode and you can zoom all the way up to 50x. As you can see, this is a 50x, this is 10x, and let me show you how good and cool is the 50x. Of course the pixelation will kick in and the noise will also kick in, but still you get a good idea that how good and how far field this smartphone can zoom with the help of 108 megapixel camera. I have shot some camera samples, so I will post all these camera samples in the end so that you can have a better understanding of the camera hardware of this smartphone. As far as battery life is concerned, this thing can easily last for one full day even with heavy usage. The Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra has a 4500 mAh battery unit and it can easily last for one day. So I hope you liked this video. This was all about the new Note 20 Ultra 5G. This is a 5G enabled smartphone and you can now buy it in the Indian market at a pretty hefty cost, which is 1,05,000. But if you apply all the discounts, you can get this smartphone at a price point of something around 85 or 86,000, which is really cool. So go check out the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra and don't forget to subscribe Gizbot for more technology videos. This is Rohit Arora signing off. Have a good day.